After Diddy was caught lying at his bail hearing, his children were just called to appear in court. You will not believe what Diddy said in a call that got out to his son. The deepest secrets of some of Hollywood's biggest stars are finally coming to light in what looks like it will be the next Jeffrey Epstein affair. Stay tuned as we take a closer look at exclusive video of Diddy being caught lying in court. There is a deal that the U.S. Attorney's Office can make, but Diddy will not take it. That would mean decades in federal jail. Both the drug charges and the trafficking charges come with required minimum sentences of 10 years. He has fought charges before. So we know that there were state charges, gun charges, and the shooting in the bar with J. Lo. But he's not going to give up. This case is going to trial. If you're a prosecutor, you want to make sure that your information can't be faked before you go that way. After Diddy was caught lying at his bail hearing, his son Christian Combs has been called to court. Diddy's lawyers have said that Diddy is trying to quiet witnesses and that he might hurt people if he is let go. It is known that Diddy has tampered with witnesses in the past. During his 1999 shooting case with J. Lo, it was thought that Diddy was trying to hide his tracks. What did this fiddling with witnesses lead to? A man who wasn't guilty had to go to jail while Diddy kept committing crimes. "Okay, I hope your grandmother gets better soon," one of the victims said. That victim also stated that Diddy shot her and that he fired his gun. There is evidence from ballistics that more than one weapon was fired. From her point of view, she was protecting herself. She wasn't there to say that Diddy had a gun and shot someone. It was just to defend herself. "It's too bad he didn't handle it that way," she said. "You should know that he got people to lie against me in court testimony. We really should have stayed together. We should have been honest and said that we were protecting ourselves. He didn't do that. But I moved on a long time ago because no one listened to me when I told them what a bad person I thought he was. In order to party with him, everyone kept going to the parties." Now that Diddy is in jail, more and more witnesses are coming forward with proof, sometimes even video proof, that Diddy abused children, beat up people, and even blackmailed people. It goes all the way to the top of the government, and Diddy was even involved with British royalty at one point. No one could say bad things about Diddy because he knew something bad about everyone. Cassie could only sue Diddy because she shared video of the attack before she did. So they would bring these people in. A lot of these people also wanted to be young musicians. After that, these parties were paid for by the CEO of Motown Records and the CEO of Universal Records. It goes all the way to the top. This puts these people in dangerous positions. The videotapes were hot and the drinks were spiked. Then you wake up the next morning and ask yourself, what did I do? Then they have information that could hurt you. Then they can help you with your job. They have you, even if they get rid of your job. It wasn't just people who work in music. As was said, there were athletes, famous people, leaders, and members of the royal family. We also heard from Diddy's former protection that he was a spy for the FBI. That's right. He was a spy and was giving the feds information. We have no idea what that means. We still don't know for sure. But even Lil Rod said it's not just like Epstein, it might be even worse than Epstein. With each new tape that comes out, Diddy is getting more and more worried. He knows that these tapes show that he did something wrong, and everyone else is trying to avoid the conflict. Ellen DeGeneres is said to have escaped to America, and Ashton Kutcher is getting ready to speak. 8 of Diddy's freak-off tapes were given to the FBI by Courtney Burgess, who was friends with Diddy's ex-wife. These tapes are said to show that Diddy abused several children and that they looked like they were high on drugs. Also in those comments are details about what the witness says he saw on those tapes. When I asked him about that, he told me what he could because he was limited after appearing in front of the grand jury. From those 8 movies, 8 celebrities, 6 men and 2 women were shown. How many of those 8 celebrities were underage or near underage? 2 men. How many of those 8 famous people were drunk or high? This is only going to be a guess to start. I want to say that he wouldn't know if they were. Seemed to be. Okay. Seemed to be, yes. Let me say it again. Yes, based on what was seen. Of the 8 famous people who were mentioned, how many of the people who are close with Sean Combs look like they are drunk, high, or under the influence of drugs? All of them. All of them. How many of those 8 seemed like they might be victims? How many people could have been hurt? To be honest, I think all of them were victims or were doing the wrong thing. victims. In the end, they were all hurt. In other words, this was happening to them while they were drunk. Not being sure of how much proof there was of what they were doing, how many of those 8 looked like they might be minors? 2 or 3, perhaps 3. The best thing about these tapes finally being made public is that Diddy can't get away from them anymore. The trial about Diddy's abuse is set to have a public meeting that will be shown on TV. If just one victim comes forward and names Diddy's helpers, Hollywood will be in big trouble. Usher, Kevin Hart, and Ashton Kutcher are people we already know.